Yeah, Graham Hughes from Broderick's, Ina's Kitchens. So basically, we create our cakes and bars, and we sell them to supermarkets, different retail stores. We're also on various airlines. But the company started about 30 years ago, Ina's Kitchens, and then Bernard and Barry, her sons, set up the Broderick's range. Completely family run, as the story goes, the old fable. Ina is from a rural town. The local pub needed cakes, and their pastry chef was away, so she literally made a few cakes, brought them into the pub, and they sold like hotcakes, you know. So it started off with 3 cakes, and then 3 cakes a day, and then that turned into a small business, which is now in 16 countries worldwide. So yeah, we're doing well. Different routes to market. You know, we've had a lot of support from different enterprises like Broderick, things like that. It's always a risk going to a foreign territory and trying, obviously packaging has to change, things like that. But we, enjoyed the challenge. And because the product speaks for itself, we've been able to be successful. So, and still expanding. So North America, hopefully soon.
And is it very much now in this case of you have a brand and you're sticking to brand, you're going to drive that brand across all platforms?
Yeah, no, completely. Like with the Broderick bar range itself, yes. And we're always, making new recipes, coming up with new ideas, what's popular at the time. But we stick to our staples, what we're good at, like our tiffin chocolate biscuit cake. We use all quality ingredients. It's, like I said, it's a fully Irish company. So, things like Rocky Road would have been, taken from a kind of an American slant. So it's popular here in Ireland, and we've been very successful with that. Our caramel slice, staple in Ireland for years, something your granny would have made you, that kind of way. So it's we've expanded that from probably having 3 or 4 bars, whereas now we have 12 at the moment, 12 to 15. So, and then recipes change and new bars are evolving the whole time, but keeping to the same parameters of a cake in a bar form,
And then, have you found any, like with an Irish company, is there much support from the government in craft food and artisan food coming up along the way?
It seems to be, like in terms of promotion, because most places, they're all small businesses, we're getting bigger, but we are quite small. So in terms of support, government support, like I said, like with Board Bia, IDA, things like that, any questions that we need, Enterprise Ireland, any questions that we need answered, we've had them answered, and people get back to you. So in terms of supporting business, driving business forward, there is a lot of progression there, I wouldn't say the market was stagnated before, 2009, 2007, but I think route to market now is more structured, So support from the government, it's been quite positive, but it's all the hard work, your own hard work, and then when you hit a brick wall, you know where to go to ask the right questions, that kind of way. We're progressive in the way we approach things, be it a good product, your marketing has to be strong and you have to have vibrance within your brand. So we're continually pushing, and I think it's a struggle for any small business to break out, but it can be done. So I think Broderick's are a good kind of testimony to the small business kind of going forward, and anybody who's ever needed help in that respect has come up to me on the stand or met my colleagues, Bernard, Barry, the lads, and I've asked, how did you do that? And from experience, we've been able to point people in the right direction.